Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up and this burnt orange crowd is ready to help Texas hook 'em. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Longhorns will kick it away first. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Offense getting set for first down. Off the RPO, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Just buried it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Well, he chews up yards, doesn't he? That was really quick, really decisive. Design quarterback runs are very difficult to stop, and you can tell he's got some ability to make big plays. And thank goodness they got him on the ground and it wasn't a bigger play than it could have been.
Looking downfield, it's Milroe. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Caught in the backfield. It's Golden. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball under.
Open runway ahead. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker in the ground.
Quarterback checking off. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He makes a catch. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Live by the blitz, get hit with a chunk play on the blitz too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
And you know what? You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of those, but I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to play man. I'm still going to have to bring some blitzes. So I look for this defense to stay aggressive, but maybe give that guy a smidge more attention.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Texas offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here.
Afterburner's coming. At the 20. He's at the 10. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And they'll try to tack on 2. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Dives into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Alabama quickly back to the line. Quick pass on the fly motion. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Complete to the right. Nothing but green ahead. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Tide with the 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Trying to get to him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Wow, well, the offense a play ago comes up with a big completion down the field, and they decide to go right back to another passing play to see if they can add on to it, and they were not able to protect the quarterback. Big missed opportunity.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Looking to the big tight end. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Absolute shank. Missed it. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Ewers. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Skips away from pressure. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's no...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Makes the grab over the middle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
The defense had that pegged. There was nowhere to go. As soon as that tight end caught the football, he was on the ground. Nice job by the defense sitting him on the ground quickly.
Dances away. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! On to attempt the try. He'll set up. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Going deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score Alabama 13, Texas 8.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Smashes through the tackle. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He'll toss it. Powers through the defender. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He lobs one high down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Now the pitch. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, going to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the end zone. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. To the air, it's Milroe. Coming after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
As a defensive end, trust me, I was a defensive end, I can tell you, you start getting a little lathered up. Now you got your 2nd sack. It's only the 3rd quarter. You're out.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now...
Touchdown, Longhorns! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. They recover their own fumble. How in the world the offense avoid that disaster. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They move the tight end all over. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Pick up for 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
This running back just doesn't go down easily. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. On the run, it's Haynes. Got enough space.